looking at the
Yeah.
lineups, yeah, I think
Quick
BSB
analyze.
they've shifted off the the lineup here for their own roster. Geek Fam PH is actually the team that is literally playing the strategy of BSB. So there's a change up here on the jack
What
for both
happened?
teams, but I do think that BSB, with this lineup, they can play faster, much faster compared to Geek Fam
Yes.
PH.
Yes. Yes. That's
feel
what
like-
I learned, of course, from Midnight, which is if you're going to watch his contents right there. That three of those aggressive, you have the Grok, Natalia, and of course the Selena, which is one of the ingredients to counter a funnel or to counter the.
Actually, because they are in the lower bracket going into the playoffs, and you want to end the regular season by with a win if you're a team going into the lower bracket, because that's momentum that you want to ride. And BSB, after the less than favorable performance against Bren Esports last week, or I believe it was last week, they need all the momentum they need going to the playoffs so that they can at least get a respectable run. Maybe even for a 56th place finish, just like their opponents, Geek Fam, did last season. So BSB definitely are fighting for more here, and I expect them to take a win.
So this is a different version of an elevator door, but Wilson already able to get his first blood. It's an arrow to the face. S-Man, this is usually the 6-man of BSB. Should try to go for the invade this time. Blocked off this buff and was able to reset this. It's gonna be putting a lot of pressure onto Curtizi, the Bruno. They have to be thrown away. Shader QT goes into the fight. They jump in for Wilson. They want to go for CKTD. No, they can't catch him off. That is a show with the Shunpo. As well as the Jeet Kundo. That means that the buff, I'm not sure who actually got it. It probably is the Kimmy was able to take it for the team, which is good for BSB.
Yeah, and with that last fight, I like how Shadow Cutie positioned himself, really just stopping Bruno in his tracks from getting anywhere close. That little positioning that Shadow Cutie did a lot already for BSB, and they were able to go in for the buff steal. Now BSB, we're just seeing them do what their lineup is supposed to do, really farm up the Kimmy, go around as fast as you can and clear as fast as you can. But this is gonna hurt because they weren't able to give enough attention to the top lane. And now with the top lane push, it's gonna be a little bit harder for their Kimmy to execute what they want to do. Look, Trevor taking a lot of damage right now. CKTD forced to go back because of the turret still there. BSB really have to take this bottom lane turret if they can.
The defense from May on this Esmeralda, this is actually really scary. It's gonna be really close. Was able to clear out the minion wave, but might pay for his life. There is the kill on the Thaps though. And all things considered, man, I think Esmeralda is pretty happy with what happened. Able to take out a farming Thams. Little bit the delay onto the turret, and also frees up the space for his Bruno to farm. All things considered, they are happy with the trade-off. Now round 2 of the buffs. Reptar, I think this is gonna be a crazy invade for Geek Fam PH.
Yeah, this is an invade. They have to win. Let's see if they will be able to win it. BSB are able to push him back now, but BSB is wrapping around Geek Fam right now. Hylos gets taken out. Kimmy gets another kill. Exor to the rest of Geek Fam PH are going to be on the run. There's going to be a double kill right now. Double kill for Kimmy. Make a triple kill. That's already going to be 3 kills for the marksman of BSB, and that's not what you want to do if you're Geek Fam PH. This is time and time again. We've said an early game ramp up snowball lineup like BSB is showing right now. You can't keep giving kills to their marksman. Geek Fam PH though had the right idea to try to go in for the steal. They needed to somehow choke out the Kimmy a little bit in the resource. As we go back into the replay, no, we're not actually going to go back into the replay. Yes, we are back into the replay right now. Just see
there
the
and back
immediate
again.
response here by BSB. Yeah, there and back again. The immediate response by BSB was just too good.
Man,
Too good.
it was better the second time seeing it. That was actually amazing from Jarax to target locked on with the ultimate. Of course, maximum charge, doing so much damage at this early stage. With 3.6k to his belt, he is actually pummeling through Geek Fam. The red buff and the blue buff all together. They were able to take out the turtle afterwards, and now might be able to punish CKTD. Gonna be caught by Trevor as well as Wilson. So close with the flicker in. The claw to the face. and it takes out the Cho. Of course, thankfully, because of Jaraknu's ultimate once again.
Man, the maximum charge from out of nowhere just hitting Chill right in the face as Bruno gets to kick a ball right into the face of Tams, able to get a kill there, so that's going to be a small victory that Geek Fam PH can rejoice in, but with Export getting pressure, look at that wraparound dive. That was a BSB sandwich right onto Exort, and Popple and Koopa, the little boy, and his dog cannot do anything against that. Geek Fam PH though, I like what they're doing. They're still focusing on the push. Yes, they're behind, but at least they're able to get some turrets out of it.
Wow. I love how pro players are so adept at giving the kills to their carries, and Omei obviously gonna fall execute to the face. That's Trevor with the first kill. His first kill, I mean. But yeah, I wanna go back to what I was talking about earlier. What I really love about pros is that they are so good with giving the kills to their carries. Like for example, the Kimi, they set up BSB set the sandwich just to have the ultimate from Jaraxlu. Just get the last hit, which is important. And I was always trying to do this in pubs, and I just can't do it. I can't. I just 90% of the time I'll just steal the kill just because how I don't.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not able to calculate.
You run execute. You run execute.
No, man.
Of course you want to get the last hit. Don't try to be all humble and humble. I know you want to get the kills.
But of course there's gonna be a clash here. So much damage on the Exort. But with the help of the Wolf, they were able to fend away BSB, who actually didn't have their cores in there. Kimi was farming as well as Thams, and S-Man is gonna take up a beating, a little bit of a beating. Fortunately, he's a Grok, and in comes the attack. Shader Cutie want to go for the attack this time, does have the close pathway, and a Quadrant Inferno in there. Geo trapped with the Guardian's Barrier. Beautiful play. Will they go for more? The turret is gonna fall, surely. They stun off Exort. Not the easiest kill. Guardian's Barrier, where is it? Not even needed, as Kimi is already there. This could be an inhibitor by 6 minutes, Reptar.
Arrow. Turret is going to be falling right now, and Curtizi falls down as well, so that is going to be a double win there for BSB, able to take down the turret, and Curtizi, the core right now of Geek Fam PH, and this is a trend we've been seeing with Grok, well, and for the longest time now, but let's bring it into the context of the past few weeks, where a lot of the amazing Grok plays we get is because of a very well-timed Guardian's Barrier. Yes, people like to think of Grok as, yeah, he has that wild charge if you get hit in the wall that hurts, along with the knock-up. The power of nature, though nerfed, also still hurts, and you can use it to steal buffs, but well, sometimes it's really overlooked just how much a Guardian's Barrier can turn things around for your team. And we saw that earlier with how were they able to take out Jeo on that Hylos, I believe. He tried to get out of that, but Hylos was just way too big. That Guardian's Barrier was taking up so much space, and it was just perfectly blocked there by S-Man. Now, Geek Fam PH, though, they are they're close to the point of no return, honestly. We don't need to sugarcoat it. This is one of those moments where it's really hard, maybe even near impossible to make a comeback. It's that moment where you have to wait for your opponent to make a mistake and make the most out of it. But with Jaraxnu level 14, Jaraxnu's level 14, Curtizi's only level 9, I don't see that happening here for Geek Fam.
Nah, not at all, man. It's 8 minutes and you already have 3 full items on this Kimi, on top of the machete and the boots. So already has got the glowing one, the holy crystal. There was another item they did have, wasn't able to see. That divine glaive. So he hurts. Look at that! One ultimate, half of the heal, and that's even a choke. Nobody's gonna. Oh, look at this. Even extra with just some pop shots. The chemical transformation is just way too much damage already. Want to go for the jump now, but CKTD is gonna fall because of this. Some pop shots from the Kimi is more than enough to take him down. Now the Wolf is the next one to fall. Turret for sure. Want to channel this Wolf back into action, but I bet this is just free hit onto the Kimi. Just target practice for Jaxo at this point. Reptar, it seems impossible for Geek Fam PH.
Yep, oh, when you see your tank go down that quickly to a Kimi and your tank's only level 8 also, it's an impossible comeback, honestly. That's not a sponge. That is a piece of paper trying to clean up water in a kitchen counter. and it's just not gonna work as BSB take down another turret, and they might be able to end this game. May has to use the ultimate just to get away from it. No more Falling Star Moon, and it looks like no more Geek Fam PH as one goes down, another goes down with a mega kill there coming in from the Selena. J-O might be able to get a kill. They get a shutdown there on the Selena, but that's a legendary Kimmy. 8, 0, and 5. But all the numbers doesn't matter because it looks like it's going to be a 1 and 0